X-ray or not. So
I'd like to see the X-ray to
yeah.
see what the hardware looks like inside.
Yeah, I'll have Katie. I'll let her know.
Okay,
All right, they'll
perfect.
be
Thank
with
you.
you soon. Have a good
Okay,
day.
thank you too.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah, you as well.
So we're here at North Shore. It's Friday, 9-something. Got the bandages off. That's what it looks like now. Looks totally jacked up, twisted. So that's what it's gonna look like forever. So I'll simply just that's where he went in and cleaned up the arthritis, carpal tunnel release, cleaned up the arthritis on the ulnar bone. Fudge, man. Guess I'll have to make it work. See what happens. Hello.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi.
I'm Brittany. I'm going to bring you down the hall to
Okay.
X-ray.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to have you step out from that door. I'll put this door
Okay,
behind you.
thank you.
I'm just going right around the corner from one knee.
How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
It's Friday.
I'm going to go right.
Great
You are
picture. I
right.
love that picture. Oh my God.
We have some pretty ones. There's another one here, too. There's some pretty ones down this hall.
My wife owns a Sunset Cruise Company.
There's one here, too.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, they have some very pretty ones here.
So we chase every night?
Mm. We're going to come right into here. I'm going to have you take a seat right in front of the table there.
Thank you.
Can you just confirm your name and your birthday?
Daniel Halverson, HALVERSON, 7/26/69.
All right, and it's your left wrist, is that correct?
It is left. Yeah.
So, gloves on, and then we will get started. Go ahead and have the arm of this over your face. And go ahead and place your arm down for me. Perfect. Just like that. Right there. Great. Stay just like that for me. Couple more pictures. This next one, you're going to keep your arm where you have it. Just slightly rotate it up towards me. Yep, and then place it back down. Keep going this way. Actually, come back a little bit less. Right at that. Perfect. The next one is going to be a side view where you turn it all the way. Right about there. Okay, now this one you're going to go ahead and just turn it on this side. Perfect. Put it right there. Just like that. All right, we're all done. You can relax. Let me just move this tape so you don't bump your head at all when you're getting out. Put this on your right, and when you're ready, go ahead. I'm just going to send these images, then I'll walk you back down the hall, okay? No problem. How long ago was the surgery?
Thursday.
Oh, wow. Very recent.
Do you have a cover?
Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah, no problem. Those are bent over, so you can put back down the hall. Let me just get this door for you.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm going to come out to the right. So the doctor will just take a look at your x-rays, then he's going to come in and see you, okay?
Katie is or Dr. Ray?
You know what? I'm not sure. Sometimes
Probably
he just
Katie.
has to
Yeah.
come in.
Yeah.
So it might be doctors for you.
Okay. Either one.
People what they're
That's
doing?
right. They're qualified.
You're gonna be right back. They should be in to see you shortly, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'll get this door behind you. Take care.
Thanks. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who we got with me? Anybody around the world? Leave a comment. So it's doctor got the bandages off. The hand fusion surgery. So just took X-rays. Find out what kind of hardware's in there, but it looks like the hand is permanently twisted, stuck to the forearm with a metal rod that goes from halfway through the hand to the forearm. So it'll be stuck like this forever, but hopefully no pain. That's the whole thing. He released the carpal tunnel, cleaned up the rest of the arthritis that was causing all the pain. Let's see where the what the hell is that? 3 slits? I don't know. Man. We'll see what happens. Oh, jeez. Surgery was last Thursday at Glenbrook Hospital, North Shore. 3 hours. Fused the hand to the wrist, released the carpal tunnel, clean up the arthritis, anchor it to the forearm. Oh, man. I'll just enjoy the time on the boat while we can. Maybe jiu-jitsu today. We'll see what she says. It's my post-op doctor visit from the surgery last Thursday.
Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great.
A little sore?
No, there's no pain.
Oh.
If I move it, it hurts.
Well, then don't do that.
That's why I don't move it. That's why there's no pain.
How are those fingers moving?
You know what? I move them all the time.
Okay.
There's a little bit of pain on the top of the hand.
Okay.
Where the tendons meet.
Yep.
Over the incision and the hardware. So, but otherwise, I've been moving them, shaking them 100 times, many times a day.
Good. Okay.
Doc said stay active, so they.
So they're moving.
Well, I need to use them. That's all I got left.
Can you bend all the way down? Oh, we're doing pretty good. And then straighten out.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good.
And then I've got.
Good. So let's take a look here. Watch your toes. I'll slide this in a little bit more. All right.
I
So.
just have to get this from my wife so she understands what's going on.
No problem.
Thank you.
So, stitches all in this area are completely dissolvable, so they will
Perfect.
go away on their own. There's
Okay.
nothing that we have to take out from that standpoint. We can start to wash over all these soap water.
Okay.
Totally fine to do.
Okay.
So in the shower, you can get all this wet. I just don't want you to soak it in water. So no bathtub, hot tub, dirty dishwater, anything like that. Until these stitches are out. This will take probably another 2 weeks or so to completely go away.
Okay. If I do a hot tub, I just leave the arm out.
Leave the arm out. Yeah.
Okay.
Stitches under this area
Yeah,
are not dissolvable. I'm going to take those out today.
Okay, and that's where we released the carpal tunnel. Is that where it was?
Correct.
Okay.
Exactly.
Is the wrist always going to be this shape because of the hardware, probably?
So it's a little bit swollen right now,
Yeah.
so that will come down.
Okay.
But the wrist may not be quite as small as it was before, but that plate sits really pretty flush.
Yeah.
And when you have bad arthritis, your wrist is a little bit bigger anyway.
Sure.
But it will not stay this big.
Okay.
Soreness, swelling, very normal even for several months.
Mhm.
So it's going to take a while for that to go down and get better.
I've got ice packs regular. I pack in my sling, so
Perfect. Yeah.
20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. So
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Today I'm going to have the therapist make a splint for you.
perfect.
Okay. It's one that
Nice.
you're basically going to live in. Okay.
Removable.
Because it is removable so you can
Okay.
wash over
Nice.
everything, but you're going to wear it basically all the time.
Every day. Yeah.
If you're
That's what I-
sitting down watching TV, just hanging out, you can have it off just to let the skin kind of dry out.
Makes sense.
But I want you in it for protection.
Okay.
Obviously, we have a plate in this area, so you can't move the wrist,
Correct.
but even that little micro motion can just delay the healing a little bit.
And create pain.
So, exactly. So we like to keep that, not moving.
Minimal. Yeah.
We're gonna start a little bit of therapy just to get you moving from the finger
That's what I
standpoint.
figured. So.
Obviously we're not gonna work on moving the wrist, but we're
No.
gonna work on this motion and this motion.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll need a ton of therapy, but a couple sessions can be very
Yeah. I ordered a hand strength PT machine. Or I had the same surgery done 2 years ago.
okay.
The scaphoid.
Yeah.
Where they removed it and put the pins in. So I went through the occupational therapy then.
Exactly.
But that was more wrist.
That what you were working on
Extension,
wrist motion with that
yeah.
one.
This one
obviously
we'll focus on strengthening the fingers.
But not yet. It's too early
Too
to
early,
do
yeah.
any of that yet.
Yeah. But that'll be more of the premise of the physical therapy is just to strengthen the fingers and
Yes, but not quite yet. Right now, it's more of the motion than anything else. Strengthening, we give it at least 6 weeks before we
Okay.
really start doing that. So even like a stress ball, something like that is too
I haven't
much right
touched
now.
anything. No.
Nothing more than like 2 to 3 pounds at this point with
Okay.
this hand. Yeah.
Understood.
So here's your X-ray.
Okay, so that's
Yep. So here's your plate right in that
so it
area.
goes to the middle finger?
It's going, to the middle finger. This is your index. This is your thumb. So this plate then is going straight down the radius.
Okay, so it goes on the radius. Okay. I know. I figured it was that much.
This is looking at a little bit from the side. So again, this is the middle finger going down. And then this is looking
That's
at
what
it.
it looks like. Okay, so that's why it's curved back a little bit.
So that's going to set you in normal wrist alignment, which is this.
As
The
opposed to
wrist
flat.
doesn't sit there.
Okay.
Correct. Functionally, you want
A little bit of
the
curvature.
little curvature,
Okay.
because that's going to get you in a functional position. If you think about holding a water bottle or a coffee cup,
Yeah.
you don't hold it like this, you hold it like this.
Yeah.
Because this is your functional
Okay.
position.
Makes sense.
Yeah. All right.
Let me see if I can get it. Thank you.
Yep. All right, let's get those stitches out, and then we'll get you over to therapy.
Okay.
What questions do you have?
No. Thank you. No.
In terms of follow-up too, we'd see you back in about 6 weeks to check in, see how you're doing. 4
Okay.
to 6 weeks, somewhere in there is just fine.
Okay. Perfect.
We just want to give this bone enough time to start to heal in.
Yeah. Do you know what the bruising on the bottom is? That from where he cleaned up the?
So bruising is just normal, kind of all around. It's going to sit more on this part of the hand because as you sit in ice, this is our normal resting position. So with
Everything-
gravity,
Everything.
it all
Gravitates to
goes that
that
way.
bottom.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Same with when you start to get it down in the forearm a little
Mhm.
bit more. It's because the
Because
more
of
you
the
keep your
vertebra.
arm up, it starts to move on out.
Makes sense. Okay. Thank you.
All right, let's flip that hand over.
Okay. How long am I working with Dr. Gray?
About 4 years.
Nice.
Yeah, been with him for a while.
He's good at what he does, huh?
He is very good. We'll keep him.
I found him through my friend and college roommate that works for the Bears. So.
Yep.
Figure if they're good enough for them, they're good enough for me.
Yeah,
He's good enough for me. So
he's fabulous.
he is awesome.
All right.
Nice.
So
and then keep those on for.
until they fall off. Once they fall off, you don't need anything else on. If you would like to put more on, the rest of these are for you. Soreness, swelling in this area, though, is very normal even for a couple of months. Same with over this incision. You just won't notice it quite as much. It just takes the scar tissue that long to completely remodel and go away.
Okay.
The more you massage over all those areas, the better off you are. All right. So
Like what type of massage? I mean, just regular hand massage,
Yeah,
or
just kinda like-
heat, or
just kind of rubbing over that
just
area.
rubbing over the area just to loosen it up and
Exactly.
prevent scar tissue and things like that.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
That's my 10th surgery, so I've been through a couple of them.
You've been through enough of them. Exactly. All right. Let me go put a few orders in the computer system and we'll get you over to therapy for that splint, okay?
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Of course, no problem.
That's it. See what happens. Thanks for being part of the journey. Have a great weekend. Be well, stay safe, have fun.